Hey everybody! Welcome to another video where usually I test things so you don't have to, but today we're doing something I like to do every rare once in a while, and that is check in on the products I still use that I have tested on this channel. I test a lot of products. Some sucked at first and then end up being great, and then vice versa. So this is products I still use / products I swear by. Now, I have tested so many things, and sometimes they just become part of the household that I completely forget that I have in fact tested it. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm just gonna go through room by room, see what I see. I've written down a few things that I know I absolutely have tested and I absolutely still love. So this is the video. If you are curious about products, here are some of them. Now, just because I don't show it doesn't mean I don't love it. So you can ask me down below if there was something particular that you're like, hey, do you still use that? Remind me, because again, I've tested at this point thousands of products. But are you ready? Let's begin. And we're gonna go kind of quick because there's a lot, so there's no dilly-dallying here, please. My cold brew / iced tea maker. Now, I tested a few coffee products and whatnot. This was one that I loved and continue to use, along with the bean holder. Now, I just use it for ground coffee. The only thing I care about is that this makes getting my grounds out so much easier. When you're dealing with just a bag, you keep it in a bag or whatever, or a little mason jar, or blah, blah, blah. It's really hard to get the scoop in and not make a mess, especially when you're near the end and you just have a little bit left. This makes it so much easier. I really do use this always. This is what I keep my coffee in. So these two things from the coffee products video, I absolutely love. This is another product from that video. It's the Rapid Brewer. I don't use this at home because it's a lot of work and a lot of cleanup for one small cup of coffee, but I did use it while camping. Again, it's a lot of cleanup, but it does work if you're looking for a small cup of coffee. Small being the key word. If you can see here on my cutting board thing, these cutting board stoppers so your cutting board doesn't slide, I put them here. Abby hasn't said anything. I've seen no downside. I like them. The cutting board doesn't move. It's all good. Now, just come here. For my gadget drawer, knife sharpener, absolutely love it. I don't actually know if it works, but whatever. The pizza slice cutter, I have it. I always forget that it exists, but I do in fact like it. Meat thermometer, I've used this a lot of times, which is weird for someone who doesn't eat meat, but I've used it a lot and I haven't had a problem with it. When you open it up, it turns on. You can rinse it really easily. When you close it, it turns off. Old Faithful, every single time I do one of these videos, this is in it. I love this rolling pin. I use it every time I have to roll out dough for anything. I'm always gonna give it a shout out because these little things make it so you can roll your dough to an exact depth. So this is 3/8, this is 1/4, and they have it in millimeters and inches, depending on where you are and what you do. 1/6 or 4 millimeters, 2 millimeters or 1/16. This is if you need dough precisely a certain depth, width, height. I don't know. Next drawer. I never go in here. Oh, this is a food chopper. We actually use this quite often. These things, actually very useful. This is like my third pair of onion goggles. I love onion goggles. I wear them every time I have to chop onions. They work. My butane torch, I like that. I just barely ever get to use it. I don't use anything else in here. I just own a lot of stuff. I should get rid of some things. Don't worry, one more drawer in the kitchen to go through. This, oh, yes! This is my hard-boiled egg maker. You can soft boil, medium boil, or hard boil. Apparently you can also poach, but I never use that. This gets my eggs hard-boiled perfectly every single time. You literally just fill this little thing up to the water gauge it says. It says soft, medium, or hard. That's how much water you put in, depending on what you want. You pour it at the bottom. You crack your eggs with a little needle they give you on the other side of this. You poke a hole in the tops. It cooks them perfectly. I love that. Every time I have to hard-boiled eggs, that is what I use. And another thing I have used so often, and so does Abby, is the meat shredder. When I have to make my dogs chicken, because they get upset tummies, I use this to shred the meat. This thing works really, really well, and I have had no complaints. It cleans really easily. I like it. That is actually these two things in this drawer I use every time I have to make something that has to do with these. I use them. I really, really love these two things. I can't swear by them enough. Oh, and in this drawer. Everything you see in here, we use. The Rapid Peeler, we've definitely used. Can you see? The Rapid Peeler, we have used this for our food before. I've tested so many of these chopper things. They work. You just have to remember to use them, and they're only useful when you're doing a mass quantity of things. But anytime we've had to do a mass quantity of stuff, we've used that. The meat slicer, I've tested this more recently. I have had no problems with it. I really like this. It sliced that ahi tuna perfectly, and Abby seared it up later. It was so good. We're excited to do another sushi night with it. This cheese grater thing, love it. We did a pasta night and I was in charge of grating all the cheese. I used this. It saved my arm from pain and it saved me a lot of time. Then when you just have to do a small amount, we use something like this. I love it. I've tried to use these hard-boiled peelers a couple times now. I haven't had that great of luck with them. We still have them. I have hope for them. Another kitchen drawer. I threw away our plastic cutting boards and now we either use our chopping block or the stainless steel / food made plastic cutting board. I have this and we keep forgetting to use it. It's the cutting board that when you're done chopping, you slide it into different compartments. I like this concept, but we keep forgetting it exists. And I feel as though that is one of the biggest issues with kitchen gadgets is when you're cooking and you're in the midst of it, you don't remember to get out that big clunky random thing. Unless you're doing a macaroni and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to cut up 100 carrots. What's gonna help me? Then you remember about the products. But other than that, if you have 1 carrot to cut up, you're just gonna put it anywhere and chop it. It doesn't mean the product's bad. It's just not so life-changing that I remember its existence. I don't remember if this was for a video or not. I think it was an organization video. These organizers, these wood organizers, we really like them. It's helped us with our aesthetic, but also just organizing stuff. We don't even use plastic bags that much anymore. We have these reusable ones, which I really like. I think this was for a video as well. The other ones are all being used or drying right now, but reusable plastic bags. Really great, highly recommend, easy to clean. Oh, the drying rack for them. This is dry. So I rinse the outside and then I turn it inside out and wash the inside with a sponge and then I dry it inside out on the drying rack. If I didn't have this, I wouldn't like using these as much. It makes the drying process a lot easier and you don't get wetness stuck in the corners of it. So if you do these, I highly recommend this. All right, I'm looking in here. What do I have back here? Oh, the Pets Treats Maker. That was actually really dope. I like that a lot. Haven't had time. It does take time. It makes the treats well, they're delicious, the animals love them, but it takes like 20 minutes for me to set up everything and like get it kind of going and then cleaning it up. Sometimes most of the time I don't have 20 minutes and I'd rather just grab a bag of dog treats when I'm already at the store. But if you have the time and you want fresh dog treats, I highly recommend the Top Trees Pets Treats Maker. They're not sponsoring this. I don't even know if my promo code works anymore. Another thing I really like are the reusable mason jar lids. They're made of plastic, they have a silicone ring on it, but they fit on any normal standard size mason jar. I really like them. I've noticed that the metal ones, they can sometimes start getting rusty. So we like these ones because we can also throw them in the dishwasher. Welcome to a random dark corner of my house, apparently. I never realized how spooky this looks. Anyway, the moisture meter for my plants. I have been using this and it's been helping me a lot. One, it helps create holes in the dirt because sometimes my dirt hardens. It's where we live. But this is right in the green right now, so I don't need to water this, but in probably a few days, it'll be in the water section. I use this on all my plants. It's been really helpful. It's also fun to use. So that is a definite yes for me. But that's just, everyone knows about that product, right? This little guy, this tray is used so much in this house. I don't remember what video this was, but I tested this and we absolutely love it. And the arms are adjustable. So it fits anywhere. I really love this, especially since this area, the only table is way back here, and this is a long spot, so wherever someone is, we can move it. That's a product I weirdly love. Okay, I'm looking around the room. I'm not seeing anything. Let's go to cleaning products. One product, this is very echoey in here, I apologize. One product that I truly, truly, truly love. I don't think I tested this for a video. It might have been way back like 6 years ago, but a product I stand by and I absolutely love and I tell everyone about it. I don't have in my possession right now because Joy is borrowing it because she needed it to clean a couch. And this is her second time borrowing it in the last month. It's my little green machine Bissell. I swear by this. I use it to clean up any spill on any couch. I use it just to the once over on our couch because we have animals. We try really hard not to make it smell like we have animals, but But they run outside, their paws get all dirty, they come, they jump on the couch, blah, 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 things happen. So I clean the couch with it. Any accidents that happen on a rug, whether that's animal or human spilling stuff, I use it. I love this, and they have different solutions, some for urine, some like cat, dog urine, some for just normal animal odor, and then there's just normal cleaning solution. I love this thing, and I would show it to you right now, but again, it's so good that it's literally being borrowed from me right now. Other than that, oh, I've tested these before. You don't understand how useful these are, especially if someone in your household is short. I'm usually just the grabber. I can reach pretty much anything in this house, but when stuff goes under the couch or behind the washer dryer, these. This thing is really good at getting hair off of a carpet. I do believe in this. It expands. It's a little brush. I think you've seen these. There's different versions of them. They work. This is my favorite vacuum. I call her Old Faithful. Ow, my shoulder is in pain. I have a shoulder issue right now, leave me alone. You'll know about it if you watch my vlog channel. This is also by Bissell. She's not the best vacuum on the market, but she gets the job done and she is Old Faithful. I don't like charging vacuums because my house is, it's big. Thank you everyone who's ever watched me or bought anything of mine. I appreciate it. But the charging ones, they don't last long enough to vacuum my entire house. So I have to get corded vacuums and I really like that one. Oh, I know what's in here. The pet grooming kit. I think this is the one is all. There's different versions of this. I wish I had the one with the blow drying attachment, but that one was just more expensive and that's just what I have. But this is amazing. We have too many golden doodles that need haircuts every 6 weeks. And groomers cost a lot of money. Anywhere from 80 to 120 bucks every time we go, and we have 2 of them. So what we do is at home haircuts. They have so many different attachments. You can only see 2 because of the way the bag is, but we give them 2 haircuts in a row and then we get them professionally groomed for the 3rd one. So we save thousands of dollars. Does that make sense? Wait, there's so every 3, so it's every 2, so 4, 2, like hundreds to $1,000 every year doing it ourselves. My mom is actually bringing her dog every other grooming session to us for us to give her a haircut. It has saved us so much money. It's pretty easy. Don't be dumb. Use the guards, read the instructions, and know your dog. Use your brain, pretty much. But if you have dogs that are easy to groom, let you do it, are patient, and you are gentle and smart, this is very, very helpful. Downy Wrinkle Release. I'm assuming it's not healthy. Contains fragrance allergens. So if you sensey, don't use it. We love using this when we get an outfit out and that we're gonna wear in like an hour. We'll spray it with this instead of getting out the iron. When I bought that, I did not think it was gonna be something I used a lot, and it ended up being a staple in our household now. I think I tested these in an eco-friendly video. They don't get rid of smell very well. They're good for the environment and they do clean. I don't use it for my dog stuff because it's not like super strong, but I can tell it does clean. I mainly use it when we run out of detergent. I opt for that for a few days until we get another load. It's not my favorite, but it works. This is a mold remover. Again, probably not good for you, probably full of chemicals and really unhealthy, but so's mold. And this does work. Okay, I think that's it for the cleaning stuff. To the bathroom. All right, welcome to the bathroom. Now, I've tested a lot of beauty products. I'm bad at that. I'm better at the kitchen stuff. I figured that one out. But there are a few things that I still use or I swear by. One of them is the Top Secret dry shampoo. So the aerosol can of dry shampoo, bad for you. But this is really great. I love this. It makes me non-greasy and it also gives me a little volume, a little push. Everyone I showed this to ended up buying it and using it. My sister uses it, Zara uses it, Abby uses it. Everyone loves this. I have no negative things to say about it. It is a dry shampoo that just has this little fluff thing. You just tap, tap, it's almost out. So anyway, usually gets rid of my grease and gives me a little volume. I really like it. This is a product I did not test, but I swear by, and I feel like I need to tell the world about it. I don't know if it's good for you. I don't know if you'll have an allergy to it, but I use this and I love it. I have butt acne sometimes. I break out on the butt. It's when I'm wearing not cotton, all right? But I use this after every single shower and I'm smooth, clean, crisp, not crisp, just smooth, no breakouts. If I use this after every shower. It's gentle on sensitive skin, oh look at that. When you first get it, you have to use it like 3 times a day for the first week, and then you can just do it once a day after every shower. I absolutely love this. This is another product I haven't tested for a video. I don't think, maybe I did, but after I straighten my hair, I put a little bit of this oil, here it is, on, and it makes your hair super, super soft. I don't know if it's good for you. I don't know if it's gonna hurt you in the long run, but if you want your hair super, super soft and your hair is slightly like mine, then this will work. Joy has used it and she loved it. Abby's used it. Her friend Devin used it. We've had a couple other friends. Everyone loves that. I really like it. Another product, I did a long-term testing on this. God, my only negative thing I have to say about this is the cords, the most annoying thing in the entire world. But this is the red light therapy mask. It's creepy looking. And the neck and chest one. I've still been using these. It's hard to tell you the results because I don't really see much because it's a preventative measure more than healing things. But I just found out that those things can be used if you have sore muscles or a strained muscle or torn muscle. I've been actually using it on my shoulder right now. It's supposed to help heal. I don't know, but I'm still using that. Everyone in the skin world swears by them, so I've had no negative side effects. So if it's doing nothing, yeah, whatever. Or if it's doing something great, then perfect, but I haven't had any negative results from it. Oh, and then this laser hair removal at home thing. It works if you keep doing it. I stopped doing it and all of the hair came back. But I've noticed if I keep up with it, the hair does get thinner and less, but it will come back in 6 months if you stop doing it. So it works for a short period of time. In the shower, there are a few things. I don't know if I use this for a video or I just bought it because I saw it on TikTok, the African sponge net. I use this to clean my back. It's so long that you can go all the way down. I love this, it helps with my back knee. I have really big pores, just all over my body. And I work very hard to keep myself breakout free. This is something that's really helped, along with the CeraVe body wash, SA body wash for rough and bumpy skin. This stuff I use on my back, my arms, my shoulders, my chest. I literally wash my whole body with this, with the African sponge net, and it has helped so much. This I tested in the video. We just think it looks cute. It doesn't really add any scent. It's a eucalyptus lavender thingamabob. It adds no scent to our showers, but it looks kind of cute. I tested these for an bathroom aesthetic video. I love these because I now buy these big bags of shampoo and conditioner. I don't care what brand you're getting, but a lot of decent companies now are offering refill bags to put in containers like that instead of having to buy a plastic container every single time in a smaller bottle for more money. So these big bags are less plastic and way cheaper per ounce than if I were to buy a bottle. So I really like those. That's what we're doing. I'm getting refill soap bags, refill shampoo, refill conditioner bags instead of buying new bottles every single time. And it just looks better. So that is actually something we've kept up. Same with that bamboo bench. Our shower's big enough to have one in there and I love it. It's what I use to put my foot up when I shave my legs. And Abby puts the dogs on there when she gives them baths and showers before she gives them a haircut. I try and use this once a month. This was a long-term testing video as well. The Moroccan restorative hair mask. It does work when I remember to use it. I try and use it once a month. I kind of forget, but I do like the way it makes my hair feel. Welcome to my wood shop. Sorry, it's a little dirty right now. Not dirty, just unorganized. You use a tool, you want to get it done, you do this fast. Anyway, where is it? Here it is. This, I think, was a TikTok shop video. It's a mini chainsaw. We actually used this the other day. There was a branch that was too thick for clippers, but I didn't want to get out my big chainsaw, like vim vim one. So this is just a little battery powered one. It works. I wouldn't use it for a long-term project, like cutting down an entire tree. The batteries wouldn't last. It takes a while to charge. But for tiny little things like that, where you don't want to get out the big chainsaw, oil it up, make sure it's charged up, that one works really well. I like that. And then, oh, they're not in here. They're in the back of my truck because I use them. It is gloomy out today. These bad boys. I love these so much. They're super easy to use. They do that, and then they can crank like a normal. What are these called? These tie downs. Why can't I think of the name? But then they just retract like this. I love them, seriously. Super tight, it's in there, right? I don't know why I want to say ratchet, and it's not, it's a tie down. So is it a ratchet? No, it's not a ratchet. Why can't I think of the name of these? Do you know? I'm just a pit bull, I don't know anything. Anyway. The fact that that's how they go back in, I love these so much. They have different sizes, different strengths. Mine's like a medium, but I'll never buy a different set of those tied. What are their names? It can't be ratchet. That's the name of a tool. Ratchet? I'm stressed. Retractable ratchet straps. Why was that so hard? It is a ratchet. It's ratchet straps. I'm stressed. Before we leave my office, was there anything in here? I don't see anything. My Amaterm motion sickness wristband. This was a brand deal, but they ended up sponsoring me because I had already loved it. This is not a brand deal. I did a brand deal on my vlog channel for it, but this works really, really, really well for motion sickness in the back of a car. For the people I've tested it for, I'm not gonna guarantee it for you, but I've had 3 friends and me all use it in the back seat of a car. All of us get very motion sick, and this works wonders for us in our scenarios. Again, I can't guarantee it's gonna work for you, but we love this. I think my promo code still works. I believe it's my name, Rachel Ballinger. I'll put the link down below. This is not sponsored. This was actually just a product I really liked. I don't know if my promo code still works though. You can try it if you wanna buy it. All right, we're at my shed now. What have I tested in here? You wanna come inside? It is really hard to keep a shed clean, I'll tell you that much. But the things I did truly like and still have, face shield. This comes in handy when I'm cutting back trees, but I won't do that again until this late winter, early spring. The arm shields, again, that's gonna be more when I prune trees. It's not for my everyday use, but I do like them. I have used these a couple times. The full arm glove, that's for rose bushes. I've done this when I've had to clean stuff out of our succulents. Oh, and then something out of the rose bush as well. They help with thorns. What else do I got in here? Oh, the rake, the expandable rake. I use this every weekend now. It's way easier to store than this big guy back here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can change the size of the blades, basically. Prongs? Oh, I tested this years ago, back out of my old house. I still use these. These claws that help pick up piles of leaves. I just used these this last weekend. Pick up a pile of leaves. Way easier than having to get out a dustpan or push it into a bin, or you get bigger piles than if you were using just gloves. I really like those. I think that's it for stuff I like. Oh no, I think I tested this on TikTok, but it's the Grandpa's Weeder. This really does help getting weeds out of your yard or in gravel or whatever. It does take up chunks of your grass as well, but it gets rid of the weed. So if you have a stubborn one that you can't get at, like the root is so deep and so thick because it's taking you a while to get to it, highly suggest that. Someone has a tiny, tiny pee-pee. I forgot a couple things. 1, snout soother. I use this every single morning on Snoop, and it has helped his nose so much. He still hates it. Doesn't matter how many treats I give him afterwards, but I put this on his nose and then I give him his breakfast, and he eats his breakfast instead of licking this off of his nose. I did this for a TikTok or a long-term video. Both, I believe. 100% absolutely love this. You're supposed to use it twice a day, but I noticed when I did that, he started getting a gunk buildup. So I just do it once a day, and his nose is 80% better. I have to use it every day or else it'll go back to being super chapped. But if you have a dog with a super, super dry nose, please, for their sake and the sake of your eyeballs, I suggest getting this. They have little tiny sticks for small dogs, and they have big sticks for big dogs. I will always continue to buy this. Oh, I still give him these immune things. I don't know if they're working. I'm kind of scared to stop though. I think it does help with the fungus build on his stomach. So I think it has helped to an extent. Since I started this, he hasn't had a fungus buildup. He's staring at me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So these are something I still like. I don't think I tested these for a video, but these are porcelain slow feeders. If you use a slow feeder for your dog, I didn't like the plastic ones because I just felt like they were hard to clean. The dogs bit them and they would get holes, and it seemed like a bacteria place. So I found porcelain ones. I did not test these for a video, but this is Bico Pet. It just seems more sanitary, and they're heavier so dogs can't push them around. So I like those. Also, there's a couple hair removing products, not removing from the dog, but from my couch. Hold on. Okay, I was also gonna show you this fur vacuum thing, but Joy also borrowed that today. That just shows you how much it works. I also really like, if you don't wanna use a noise thing or whatever, this fur dozer also works to get fur, dog fur or cat fur off of upholstery. This little tiny thing also works if you don't wanna use an electronic thing. It gets all the hair trapped in here. It's gross, whatever, but that does work as well. And then if you have little pills happening on your couch, on your jackets or whatever, any of these, I don't care what brand it is, these things all actually work. It's like electric cheese graters. Oh, my battery's dead. I can't show you. That's how much I use it. And you can also see how much I use it by all of the lint that is inside of it. But this does get all the little pillies off of furniture, clothes, I don't know what else, pills, car, carpet, seats, I don't know. Anyway, both of those really work. And I think that's it. Again, I am sure there are, Snoop, out of the cat room. I am sure there are products. Oh, there is! I think I tested this. It's a wine opener, cork getter outer. We don't drink wine, but there's a few times people have brought wine over to our house and we've used this and it works and it's scary, but it gets a reaction out of people every single time. Now I think that's it. I know I'm missing things, but those are things that are staples in my house that I use often, that I stand by, that I still really, really like. I will try and put the links to stuff down below. I don't care if you get any of these things. It's no sweat off my back. But if you were wondering if any of those things still worked, they do. And again, if there is a product you want to know about that you've seen me test, did I like it? Do I still use it? What happened to it? You can ask me down below. I know I'm forgetting things. Or I don't even notice that they were a part of the video. Now they're just part of my house. So that's it. But I will try and put links to everything down below. I'll make an Amazon affiliate link for everything I got off of Amazon. I do make 1 cent if you buy it. I don't care if you buy it from me. You can see it and then go get it on your own. I don't care. I'm just trying to make it more convenient for you. But yeah, I think that's it. Okay, well, please subscribe to see videos every Tuesday on this channel. If you like this video, please like it. If there's ever anything you want me to test, clearly I test a lot of things, whether it's a food, a gadget, a product, a household item, an animal item, a piece of clothing, a website. Seriously, let me know. I'll test things so you don't have to. I'll waste my time, my appetite, and my money for your benefit. If you want to, you can check out my vlog channel where I post Monday through Friday, my podcast channel where I have Rachel Uncensored, one of the few places on the internet that you can find an uncensored version of me. I post every Wednesday. I also have a podcast with my sister over on Patreon called The Sweet and Salty Sisters. That is a lot of fun. It's very chaotic. If you want to check that out, I'm also on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. The links to everything are down below. You're wonderful, beautiful people. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was beneficial to you. I wasn't testing things. I've already tested them, but I'm letting you know long-term if they tested well. And they did, the things I showed you. And probably other things. I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye!
You just watched Rachel's video. She probably put links on the screen to self-promote, like pics of herself, and subscribe to see more, and trying to get you to buy from a merch store. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. She gotta make that money, honey. We're all the same. Well, except she's gay. Don't you support the LGBTQIA? Then subscribe today. Show